What's happening, guys? Welcome to another vlog. I haven't made a video in a little while, so I'm sorry about that, but today we're actually going to finish working on the BRZ with that surge tank install. Whoever did not watch the first video, go ahead and go back and watch it. I'll try to link it down below. But right now I have to make a trip to Summit Racing and actually pick up a few parts so we can finish the install. We got some fuel rails, fuel pressure regulator, a few other odds and ends. But we're about 20 minutes out, and then we're gonna hit back to the shop and finish the install, and the guy actually is supposed to come pick up his car. Other than that, we got a few other things coming up. We're gonna be at Grid Life this weekend at Mid-Ohio, so whoever's coming out, come check out our booth. We're supposed to have a booth set up down there, and we have some merchandise that's coming out, some shirts, hats, so pretty excited about that. So whoever's going to be out there, come check out our booth, and it should be a fun weekend. So just made it back from Summit Racing. We picked up whatever we needed, and Jake's already been going at the car for a little while, wrapping up some last minute things. So this is what we had to get today. We had to pick up a few fittings to wrap up a little 45, a straight plug for his rail, fuel rail, because we're putting new fuel rails on, and another straight one. So basically this is the customer's fuel rails that he brought us, some fittings. So this is all going in today. We're gonna get all that changed out here in a little bit, and Jake is actually working on getting his throttle cable fixed. He had a really flimsy bracket here, and his throttle cable kept popping off, so he's actually making him a nice bracket so it'll be nice and sturdy. And he already got a fuel pressure regulator mounted. He made a bracket, so that's in right here. So now we just got to put his rails on, make a line for his return, and then actually cut the line for his feed line, and then get the vacuum hose hooked up on the back of the motor. There's a port right over here. So that's what we're going to do right now. And he's also wiring in some, we got some Holley connectors for his ECU. So he's running all this, what is it, Jake, for a...
Yeah, this Holley Terminator X comes with 4 inputs and outputs, and they sell a connector so you can tap in. So that's what I'm signaling the secondary fuel pump with from the Holley Terminator X.
So that's what basically is going on today. Just trying to wrap it up so the guy can come pick up his car. Maybe he wants to talk a little bit. We'll let him, give him a chance to speak. Maybe he wants to introduce his car a little bit better, so we don't know everything that he's got installed, but we'll ask him. And here's the fittings on the fittings are all plugged in right here for your line, and this is where the trunk came up. So we got the pump installed. We got his carpet all cut up so it fits in there nice. Also cut around all this stuff. So oops, what is that? Cut around the strut tower, and on the inside I'm gonna have to get a flashlight so you guys can see, but in there you can see it a little bit. Right in there we put some bulkhead fittings. So all that, these 5 lines go up, and it has 4 bulkhead fittings on it, and then they drop down and come around the bottom right over here and just run towards the fuel tank and the engine. So it came out pretty nice. I'm gonna put you guys down for a little bit, and then we are going to get this wrapped up. Alright guys, just a little update. We're done with the car. We just had it running. Everything was good. We leak checked all the fuel lines. Nothing leaked. We actually did have one issue. Something did leak. The fuel rails though that were picked up at Summit Racing, one of the fittings, it wasn't cut 100% straight, it was on an angle, and we had an issue with that. So, but it was a quick fix. We had another one right here next to us, so we just swapped it out. So I guess pay attention when you guys putting these in. This goes straight into the fuel rail, and our AN fitting wasn't seated all the way, so that caused the leak, but thank God we had a new one because it would have pulled everything on hold. So anyway, as you saw, we had to run all the lines and replace the fuel rails. So I'm going to show you a little bit about it. This is where we got. So we did install Summit Racing fuel rails. Fuel pressure regulators right over here. Made a little bracket that holds right on the firewall right over here. And this is a return. This is a -8 return line and a -8 feed line. And then we also installed a flex fuel sensor, which is sitting right down in there. I'm gonna shine my light so you guys can see. So it's right down in the hole. We got a flex fuel, and that's a -6 running back to the surge tank. We also end up cleaning this up a little bit. I made a new L bracket for the throttle cable because the old one was a little flimsy, ended up breaking off. So this was the old bracket. There you go. This was the old bracket right over here. Ended up bending, so we made the nice sturdy one. So this one should not snap off anymore. We end up cutting the cable and rigging the throttle body. We also installed 2 relays. One for each fuel pump that's running from the surge tank, and they're hiding behind the battery. Like I said, this is going to be rewired in the winter time, so all these wires are going to get cut to size and tucked away. But for now, this is what it is, just to dry for a couple more months until till it's summer. So all in all, it didn't come out too bad, and we're gonna fire this thing up and let you guys hear what it sounds like. Almost a cold start. Alright guys, well that's it. He's happy with the install, and that's going to be the wrap for this video. What I did want to share with you guys, we have some merchandise coming out. We actually have some t-shirts, keychains, hats coming out, so I'll be showing you that shortly. It should be ready by the end of the next week. So I'm pretty stoked about that, and hopefully if any of you are interested, just get a hold of me either through the comments or Facebook, and we'll get you one of the t-shirts or hats, whatever you're interested in. So I appreciate you guys watching, and this is going to be it for today's video. So please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.